I'm going to run through the answers for the practice problems we did in our Check for Understanding this week. Please let me know if you have any questions. 3 and 4 asked you to say if it was a quadratic. So remember, when you're looking for a quadratic, you're looking for buddy points. And on number 3, we do in fact have buddy points. So this one was, yes, it was quadratic. This one, however, does not have buddy points. And you can see that this is simply increasing. So this is actually no. This one is linear. If the y values are either increasing or decreasing, it's linear. If they go up and then they go down, then it's going to be quadratic. On this next one, we needed to use the table, describe how the height of the ball changes over the 4 seconds, and I graded this one by hand for you. You essentially needed to say that it goes up from the ground to 64 feet after 2 seconds, then comes back down. And then letter B, without making a graph, describe what it would look like. Include as many important features as we can. Most of you said that it was a parabola. Some of you said that it was going to open down. You said there was a max vertex at 264. Those were all wonderful things. Do you think this data represents a quadratic? Yes, it did. You know, what goes up must come down. On the second lesson, we were talking about the axis of symmetry. We said the axis of symmetry was x equals negative b over 2a. Some of you were forgetting about the negative on the b, so I'm going to work through these for you over here in the margin. So on number 8, b was already negative. B is a negative 10, so we make that a positive over 2 times 1, and we simplify, we got x equals 5. On number 9, b was again already negative, so it became a positive 4 over 2 times 1, and when we simplify that, we got x equals 2. On number 10, b was 1, so we made it a negative over 2 times 1, which was a negative 1/2. I also took x equals negative 0.5. And then on number 11, they tricked you. The A was actually negative 1 and the B was 6. They wrote this backwards. Some of you fell for that. So when we have B is a positive 6, so now it becomes negative 6 over 2 times negative 1. And negative divided by negative is in fact a positive. And then on number 13, we did letter B. So we were still doing negative B over 2A. So our B was in fact negative 2.4, because we changed the sign, over 2 times negative 0.12. And I would suggest that you go to your calculator for this one. We can put in negative 2.4 divided by 2 times negative 0.12. It moved my negative 12 out. Let me try that again. So 2 times negative 0.12. So we have negative 2.4 divided by a negative 0.24 is a positive 10. So then we needed to, so that was the beginning of our coordinate, and you needed to plug that into your equation. So we had y equals negative 0.12 times 10 squared plus 2.4 times 10. So 10 squared is 100. So negative 0.12 times 100 plus 24. When I multiply negative 0.12 by 100, I get negative 12 plus 24. Signs are different. Keep the larger sign and subtract. So your y was 12. So I was looking for 10, 12. If you have any questions, please let me know.